The Genius Club with Prairie Pine. Chapter 18. The Genius Club. Click! The scorching muzzle pressed against Alex's forehead. He sighed helplessly. Big Face Cat was truly an irredeemable bad teammate. The situation just now was obvious. Cece had been driven into a dead end. Her last words were nothing more than bluffing, trying to take one final gamble to see if she could trick a breakthrough out of Big Face Cat. Unexpectedly, Big Face Cat had given her exactly what she wanted. Cece had no idea what was in the safe, nor Big Face Cat's goal or what he needed most. Yet, Big Face Cat had confessed voluntarily. Invitation. Is there an invitation to the Genius Club in the safe? It was truly like covering up the silver by saying there's no silver here. A clumsy attempt to hide something that only revealed it. The son of a Fields medalist, with such a naive level. After that, Big Face Cat's mind had gone blank, and Cece had pretended to surrender, putting her hands behind her head just to pull out the gun hidden in her coiled hair, and shoot him point blank in the head. Shoot, Alex said, feeling a little tired. Since his plan to break the deadlock had failed, there was no point in staying here. You're really the most reckless person with your life I've ever seen, Cece sighed sincerely behind her Ultraman mask. First, you pretended to be me, got in his car, then made such a big commotion here. Are you really not afraid of death at all? But I still want the answer to that question. He pursed his lips. Anyway, you're going to kill me. Just tell me the answer, okay? Do a good deed, so I can die knowing why. What exactly do you want to ask? Cece kept the muzzle pressed firmly. I just want to know if there's any connection between us. Alex opened his eyes. I know how to describe it, but obviously this isn't the first time you've seen me, right? At the very least, you're not completely unfamiliar with me. There must be some special reason you haven't shot me yet. You can kill me later, and I won't hold any grudge. Kill me however you want. So can you honestly tell me now, have we met before? Cece raised the muzzle, looking directly into Alex's eyes with a serious gaze. No. Bang! A deafening gunshot rang out. The pungent smell of gunpowder hit his nose. Severe tinnitus made Alex's head buzz. A sharp pain spread from his ear. Wait, his ear? Alex opened his eyes, only to find that he hadn't returned to his familiar bedroom. He was still in the warehouse full of safe. The muzzle in front of him was smoking. It had shifted slightly to the right. The bullet had pierced Alex's ear bone and embedded itself in the stone wall behind his ear, and fresh blood slowly dripped from his ruptured eardrum. You're still not going to kill me? Alex was truly incredulous. He had done something so outrageous to her earlier, and she had shot Big Face Cat without blinking an eye. So why couldn't she bear to kill him? This was obviously wrong. If this scene were in a martial arts drama, it would be 100% certain that this female devil had fallen in love with him. Leave. Don't interfere with my work. Cece turned around silently, put away her gun, and walked toward the safes in the back, starting to crack the code with a series of clicks. Alex stood rooted to the spot, saying nothing. Time passed second by second, until with a click, a crisp electrical sound signaled the main circuit had been restored. Wah! 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 Wait! Wah! Alarms blared everywhere. Cece punched the unopened safe and sighed. Alex stepped forward. I want to ask one question. Why do you have so many questions? Cece, already a little out of control, turned around and shouted through gritted teeth. You're the one wasting time here. Just one, only one. Alex smiled awkwardly, pointing at the safe. Is there really an invitation to the Genius Club inside Alex's safe? But there was no reply. Wow. 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 Amid the alarms, Cece stood up and walked toward the big hole in the wall, not looking back once. Boom! 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 Scorching white light swallowed the world again, burning everything to ashes. Sigh. In his bedroom, Alex sighed without opening his eyes. He felt the quilt was unusually heavy today, pressing down on him so hard he could barely breathe. Sigh. He sighed out of nowhere. That woman, what the hell does she want? He really couldn't figure it out. Alex yawned, covered his eyes, and rubbed them hard. Work and social gatherings during the day had already tired him out. Couldn't his dreams have some satisfying plot? Alex admired his own imagination more and more. The plot in the dream was tense and exciting, with interlocking logic. If it were written into a novel and published, it would definitely get a top author's guaranteed contract. Time to sleep. Time to sleep. I have to go to work tomorrow. Alex rolled over and slept soundly all night without dreaming. The next day, Alex met a colleague from the production department at the front desk, who waved and walked over. Team leader Alex, the sample of your Ryan cat doll is ready. Here's one for you first. The colleague handed him an exquisitely crafted doll. It was about the size of a football, with a great texture and detailed, expressive features. Its small, fluffy tail curled into a cute ball. It's great, Alex praised, patting the production colleague on the shoulder with a smile. I'll take this to Emma first. Could you send a few more to my office later? The colleague nodded and left. Hey, team leader Alex, are you going to Emma's office? Alex turned around. The front desk girl had called him. A lady dropped off an invitation this morning for our Emma. Could you take it up to her on your way? Sure, give it to me, Alex replied. He was going to Emma's office anyway. It was a small favor. He took the invitation. It was a dark red one, like a folded greeting card. The opening was sealed with a lump of red wax, hiding the contents inside. Looking closely, there was also an exquisite stamp on the wax, making it look very high-end. Is Emma attending a friend's wedding? Alex muttered, flipping the invitation over to look at the back. A chill spread throughout his body. He suddenly remembered what Ryan had said at the bar. What's so strange about real things appearing in dreams? When things from dreams start appearing in reality, that's when something really big happens. Alex frowned tightly. On the back of the dark red cardstock, 5 golden characters were clearly printed. The Genius Club, deadliest.